Don't stop! There you go, good job. So forward standing up is moving your hips forward too. It's the same thing. I do that on a trials bike all the time. When you come up over some sharp thing, you just move your hips forward and that'll lift the back end and you'll roll right over it. Okay. So moving the hips forward. You came up there without us, you didn't spin or nothing, you just rolled right up it. Good job.
I was on a better line that time.
Yeah, you were.
You know, I was on that left-hand side where it was, you know, looser.
Yeah.
This time I came up on the right-hand side where it was more solid, you know?
Yep. Line choice is important, isn't it?
Well, and why was I able to do that? Because I already come up with once and knew I should have been on the other side, you know? So.
Yeah. And you don't have the confidence yet to just make a line change in the middle of the course.
Well, actually, I tell you what, that's what I was trying to do when I lost.
Then it went, eh. Yeah. But the first time I was listening to your motor, you had the motor in the right spot.
Yeah.
Which is really important.
Yeah.
It wasn't too low and it wasn't too high. Yeah. So it was just torquing along. Yeah. And then you did it again. You duplicated that on the second run. Excellent.
Okay.
So you're working the throttle right.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it feels right. I mean, you know, fortunately, I can kind of, you know, with years of automotive experience, you know, I can kind of hear where I want the RPM range to be.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I know that's important. So, and I'm finally getting to the point where I can catch the motor if I start to bog it, you know?
Right. So, if it's going too slow, you can pump it back up with the clutch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I told you once we get out here, we didn't even see any more bikes.
No.
All them, there's 20 of them side-by-sides down there running in those washes and stuff, and you get up here and there's nobody.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, I know.
Too bad it isn't a little clearer today, huh?
I know, it's really beautiful. With my friend Tom. Tom is a new rider. He's been riding for less than a year now, and he's beginning at zero. He had a street bike when he was a young man and rode it just for a short time, and then all these years, no bikes. And at 59 years old, he decided he wanted to do what we do. So he bought the DRZ 400, which is a good choice for him. We coached him through that so he'd have a bike that'd be easy for him to ride. And now we're taking him along this journey of learning how to ride and how to control the bike, and his skill level has been coming up dramatically. He doesn't have the audacity to go fast yet, but that's okay. You learn to go smooth, then fast will come automatically. And we're not trying to make a big racer out of him or anything like that, but I want him to ride safely and smoothly as he goes, and then he will be able to keep up with, you know, guys with years of experience in just a short time. He's already doing a pretty good job of that. Nice. Yeah, it was.
Well, I couldn't find the point on the brakes where it would brake without slipping. You know?
Yeah, and you might not. So what you have to just modulate it.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was kind of like, you know, pumping, trying to find it in there, you know, and then also, same with the front brake. You know, I didn't want to slide the front brake.
Right, exactly. And if it starts to slide, let go of it, get it straight again.
Yeah.
Same thing on the back. If the back end starts coming around, and you pull that clutch in and let it roll, it'll roll. If you just let it go from the top without you on it, it'd go straight.
Yeah, well, I had it in first gear holding the clutch in.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I came down with the clutch in, with the motor just idling.
Yeah.
Because if we went back up and did it again, you could just turn the motor off, and then you could really hear the brakes, which is good practice, is to come down those hills like that with the motor off, and then you can really hear what's going on.
Yeah, I thought about shutting the motor off.
Yeah.
I did that a lot out at Prosser Frenchman Run there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, the steep downhills.
Yeah, and it's a good place so you can hear what's going on with the tires.
Yep.
Because mine was slipping coming down too.
Is that right? But
I was just modulating it, and that's a practice thing.
Yeah.
It's like sliding a car.
Yep.
First time you oversteer it, and then after you do it a while, then you can steer it just enough.
Yep. Well, anyway.
Good job. But I thought that was a good moment there to see how your training was coming, and it's coming. Well, we're trying to give Tom just some perspectives on what's going on, because I think a lot of guys get started on riding dirt bikes and they go ride with a friend and they're all worried about going fast and going hard and spinning the tire and going like crazy, and we're trying to teach Tom not to do those things. For one, he's not that kind of a personality, and for two, if you can keep good control of your bike, it has an amazingly good effect. There was a big tree root that Tom got hung up on. It was probably 8-10 inches down there. But we're going to talk a little bit about what he needed to do. Nice. Nice. Yeah, but you.
What to do on that route, so I just kind of was up on my lean back and gave it the throttle and hope for the best, and then wasn't back on the power soon enough, lost too much momentum, just couldn't regain, and then stalled, or kind of was going to fall over. So
well, but you figured it out, you made it over, and then you just restarted win again.
Yeah, good
deal.
All
right, we'll go that way. These are little lessons that just help you when you're learning to ride. It's not a matter of making big, 10,000 different instructions. You need to just learn one thing at a time, and you can learn one thing at a time all day long, and then you start putting it together and it gets smoother and smoother as you go. Don't stop! Very intimidating looking, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how to do this one.
It's not as steep in the bottom as it looks.
Okay.
If it were, it would look different. It would have you'd see where people stopped or something, or they tore it up going up. But you're not getting that.
Okay.
So you just kind of brace, you're in a tack position.
Right.
And you're kind of bracing for the bottom.
Right.
And then as soon as it rolls through the bottom, it'll coast up a little ways.
Okay.
And when it does, just roll on the gas.
That's interesting. This way it doesn't look as bad.
Yeah.
So
but that side is steeper than this side.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, once I got down and looked at it, I went, oh, that doesn't look too bad. I could have done that.
You can. And but you don't have the confidence because you haven't done these, dozens of times. So you go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just need a little momentum.
Yeah.
That ravine there was a lot deeper than it looked in the video. It was running probably 25 or 30 feet. Move forward on the bike.
I'm standing.
Still move forward on the bike. This is also standing. So then your front end won't slip and send you off on an angle like that. Tom is figuring out as we go. He's an engineer mind. He works in the tech field, and he works things in. He needs instructions that are simple and easy to follow, because once he's on the bike and he's rolling, he's doing just fine. Then he has a little problem, and it upsets him because he goes, I should know better than that. But how do you get to learn how to ride a bike? It's usually by trial and error. But a little bit of instruction so that you understand the dynamics that's going on with the bike makes a tremendous difference. And we are going to continue to bring these kinds of videos to you. And I know these aren't expert level videos. We'll have those as well. But these are also for the new guys that are just getting into the sport and want to know why this happens and why that happens. And I'm going to do the best I can to make it clear. So thanks for riding with the Bike Guys today, and we will see you on the next one.